Are you a virgin? Well, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy JustKryptic here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a Q&A from Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to go head over to my Instagram at JustKryptic. Also, turn on my post notifications on YouTube. Just hit the little bell right there. If you're part of the Cryptic gang, you're part of the family, you support me and all that kind of stuff, just hit the little button. I'd appreciate it. But if you guys were following me, you saw that I posted something basically saying I was doing a Q&A on YouTube. So we're going to go ahead and hop into this. Drop a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and let's just go ahead and hop into it. I got all the questions on my Instagram, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull them up for you guys. Hopefully this is gonna be kind of entertaining. I don't know, there's just I don't think I've done a Q&A on my channel since I was probably at like 3,000 subscribers, so it's been probably like a year since I made a Q&A. So hopefully I can answer some of your questions, but let's go ahead and get into it. So let's see what the first question is gonna be. Who is your favorite artist to listen to? Personally, my favorite artist, I don't really pick favorites. I've never been the type of dude to pick favorites in general. I like groups of people, I like certain things. I've never been the type of person to say, oh, like that's my favorite thing, you know what I'm saying? I've never been that kind of person. But honestly, there's so many different artists that I mess with so much right now. There's so many good artists out there. I couldn't even pick people. I really mess with A Boogie, PNB Rock, some of Lil Uzi's music. I mean, there's so many people out there. I couldn't even name literally who my favorite is, or like a top 5, honestly. Do you ever plan on coming to Toronto? If you're talking about Toronto, Canada, eventually I'm hoping to, when this music stuff pops off, to do a lot of shows and performances out in different areas. I maybe have some stuff coming up in LA and some stuff in Kansas and stuff like that. So hopefully I will get out to Toronto, Canada and say what's up, show y'all some love out there. So if you're from Toronto, let me know down in the comment section below, but hopefully I'll be able to get out there. How old are you? I'm actually, not a lot of people know this. One of the first videos on my channel when I got my channel back was something about my 18th birthday, but I'm actually only 15 and a half. Like, I don't know, a lot of people assume that I'm 18, so I just kind of went along with it, but to be honest, I'm like 15 and a half. I turned 16 in February, so I got about half a year until I turned 16. When are you gonna drop more music? Honestly, I have so many songs like finished, like so many things I've touched on and like done partial ways and stuff like that, but I just haven't released stuff. Honestly, I'm waiting for Drifting Away, the song I just put out, to hit 100,000. It's at 85,000 plays, which is crazy to think about. 85,000, that's just ridiculous. But I don't know, I have a lot of songs that I haven't really put out there, a lot of songs that I finished and stuff like that, that I don't know, I just like messing around with music so much. It's fun to me, but I don't really know when I'm gonna be putting more songs out, but I will let you guys know when I do. How do you write your own lyrics? What do you do to get in the mood and write some heat? Typically when I write lyrics, I just write them in the notepad on my phone. Like, I literally have so many notes open in my phone of just lyrics in general, and it really depends on the mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll be in like a more chill mood where I want to write to something that's more real. There's times where I'll put on a little pump type beat and just like start going crazy and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, all in all, it's just I just write the lyrics on my notepad and I read it off and I spit it in the mic, you know what I'm saying? So that's just really the process right there. What is something you would do differently if you could start over from when you started making social media and making videos? Something I could do differently, I don't know. That's actually a really good question. Something I could do differently if I could start over. Honestly, I don't know if I would do anything differently, because the way you learn stuff is over time through experiences and all that kind of stuff. So without all the hard stuff I've had to go to get my channel where it is today and all that kind of stuff, I wouldn't have known the things I know now. There's so many things I've learned over time that it's just experiences. Like somebody who's, you know, made it in the music industry or made it in photography or made it in, like, you know, all that kind of stuff, acting and stuff. It's just experiences that you get wisdom over time learning stuff and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if there's anything I would do differently, but I know that there's a lot of things that have very changed the way I look at things and changed the way I thought things work and stuff like that. And if I could have known that when I first started, it would have helped me a lot growing and you know, creating this channel and all that kind of stuff and all the social media stuff I do now. What's the very first thing you're gonna do when you get to LA? Like the very first thing? Probably sleep, dog. Like honestly, well, nah. I'm definitely going to the pool. Like, I'm definitely trying to go. Oh, did I just say pool? I'm definitely going to the beach, dog. The beach. I freaking love the beach, the sunset, oh my god, the beach, the sand, all that stuff. Raps. I love the beach. If I look, I'm gonna tell y'all something right here. When I do get married, eventually, like when I'm 90 years old, when I do get married, I want it to be on the beach during the sunset, because I just think that is the most beautiful thing ever. Like, the beach is just so dope in my opinion. I haven't been to the beach in probably like 4 or 5 years, but like, it's just such a good experience overall. Where did you get your name from? JustKryptic. Okay, so this, a lot of people do ask me this. Basically, what I couldn't really come up with a name when I first started YouTube. I've had several different names before it was Cryptic. Thanks for letting me know you're driving down my street. Honestly, I couldn't think of a name for a while, but I ended up coming with Cryptic, like with a K, because normally I think Cryptic spelled with a C. But I came up with Cryptic, and I was like, okay, that'd be kind of a cool name. I like the way it sounds. But when I first started YouTube, there was a YouTuber with 1,000 subscribers. This is when I had like maybe 50 subscribers on YouTube. So I knew there's this thing when you make a name and you create a name for yourself, you don't want it to be the same as somebody else, because it's a lot harder to find you. So say my name was Cryptic and his name was Cryptic too. He's got 1,000 subscribers, so he's gonna pop up before I do. So I made my name JustKryptic because I was like, okay, I'll be JustKryptic. Like, I'm JustKryptic, you know what I'm saying? So, but the funny thing about it is, I made my name as JustKryptic. I ended up passing him in subscribers within a few months. I ended up getting more than 1,000 subscribers within a few months, and he quit YouTube, and I'm pretty sure that's because I passed him up. He saw that, like, I don't know, but he quit YouTube after I passed him. So I don't know, like, I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure why he quit, but he quit. So how does it feel to have fans? It's pretty cool. Like, I'm not gonna like get all emotional and stuff like that, but it's cool to have fans, dog. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like people, when you have a surrounding that supports you on what you're trying to do, and of course there's gonna be haters and fans, blah blah blah. There's always two sides of things. But when you have a group of people who support you on what you're doing and they back you up, it just fuels the fire more. If I was to do something, say I wanted to start a golfing career, the weirdest thing ever, I don't know why I said that, but say I want to start a golfing career and I have fans that support me, they're gonna support that decision just because they mess with me as an individual. So rather than me wanting to just, I like, oh, maybe I want to start golf, I don't know if I should or not. If I say I want to start golf, I'm gonna have, you know, 50, 100, 1,000 fans be like, yo, dude, do it. You'd be so good at it, just because they support me in general. So it's really just a fuel to a fire. Y'all support me. We do big things together, so I appreciate y'all. Like, I love my fans, and y'all know I do, because I respond to all y'all on Snapchat. I'm always responding to fans, and I take a lot of pride in that, because there's a lot of famous people who don't respond to their fans at all, who don't message people back, who don't reach out to people. I try to respond. The key word is try. I might not get to your message every time, but I always check my messages, and I always look at that stuff, and I take pride in that, because not a lot of people do that. How many relationships have you been in? I think like, I don't know, maybe like 6. Most of my relationships have all been over a year long. I don't like short relationships. I think that stuff is stupid. Like, if you're gonna be in a relationship with someone, you should actually want to be with them for a long time. Don't just like there's no test. I'm not getting in a relationship with somebody who I don't think I want to be with for a long time. If they don't have the characteristics of somebody I think I would want to be with for a long time, I am not getting with them. I don't care how pretty you are, how sexy you are, how whatever you are, how smart you are, whatever it is. If I don't think your personality can match mine for a long time, I am not getting with you. It's plain and simple like that. I don't mess with short relationships. I think it's stupid. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. 2 things I hate wasting in my life is money and time. And that's the 2 things y'all will figure out as you grow older. Money and life is about a lot of things, but when it comes down to basic stuff, it's love. It's about being with people. It's about time. And when you, it's either time or money, okay? When you're doing stuff, you're either gonna spend time doing it or you're gonna spend money. That's how that works. That's how that stuff works. That's how life works, okay? It's time or money. I hate short relationships because it's both a waste of time and a waste of money. That's the biggest like pet peeve in my life. I hate wasting time on people who don't like you know what I'm saying? Like, don't waste my time, I won't waste yours. It's plain and simple. Just be upfront with me, okay? What's the name of the girl you like that's named Cutie in your recent YouTube video? I would tell y'all that, but I like keeping y'all curious, so I'm not gonna tell y'all, but she's mad cute, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. And if you watching this video, Cutie, you know what I'm saying? If you make it to the famous life, would you act different? Honestly, I don't think I would ever change. Like, a lot of people change with the famous stuff. I think it's an outlook. honestly, I think that stuff is an outlook. People don't change with the fame. Like, an individual doesn't change with the fame. It's the people who knew him before the fame. They change. I think they changed. Like, not the fans, but the people who personally knew someone before fame, I think they changed because they see the success and they see everything that's going on with them, and they see them like they're busy, they don't have time to reach back to people and talk to people. That's not the case. It's really not the case. And I think they perceive it as, oh, he thinks he's all that, or she thinks she's doing all this now, and you think you're better than everyone. I hate that crap, yo. Anybody who has ever in my life, like, that is, I've talked to, I've been cool with, they understand all this stuff, but the moment things change, the first thing they go to say, you think you're better than everyone. People don't think that. I don't think I'm better than anyone. I honestly am like one of the most down-to-earth persons people y'all will ever meet in y'all life. I could probably, if you ever meet me, you will understand I'm one of the most down-to-earth people you can ever talk to. I swear on my life. That is an outlook, dog. I don't think I'm better than anyone. And there's some people who do think that, but me personally, I don't think I'm better than anyone. I think everyone's equal. It's just what you pursue to do in your life is what you choose to do. What sports did you play and were you good at them? Okay, so the main sport, I played baseball a little bit when I was little, but the main sport I played was basketball because that's what my dad was really into, and I kind of wanted a way to connect with my dad when I was growing up. So, but I played basketball growing up, and yes, I was pretty cold at it. You know, I took a couple summers, got really nice at basketball, and I stopped after I got hurt. I ended up breaking my my collarbone and tearing some joints up in my shoulder and stuff. So after that, I stopped. But yeah, are you a virgin? Well, Part two.
Make me feel it, make me feel it, make me feel it, make me feel it. Oh, I won't feel it, I won't feel it, I won't feel it, I won't feel it. Baby, I'll give you hit, give me silence, coming back, I'm a pillar.